Hi, my name is Haley Babbitt, and this is my video for our book report for this class. So I chose to do an ebook, Counterfeit Gods, by Timothy Keller. So let's jump right in. The first question that you had asked us was the summary of the author's thesis. So I've got some notes, and I'm just going to kind of read those off to you. First of all, it was a great book, and it brings light to the different kinds of idols and the things, idols, and feelings that we often set above God. So I very much enjoyed this book, and it brought to knowledge some just different things that I hadn't realized before. So so the whole idea behind the book is idols, essentially. Keller takes some idols like money, sex, careers, families, love, greed, just to name a few, and compares them to biblical times and biblical characters, which I love because it allows me to remember that they were also human and they're not just biblical characters. So it takes those things and compares them to us, and kind of what they went through, and how that relates to us in our life, in today's society even. So just a couple of things, insights gained to apply to my own life. First thing is, Keller pointed out that we have to think the most about the things that we desire. So be more aware is something that I would like to do. Be more aware of how I think and how I spend my time. He said daydreaming. The things that you think about the most are the things that you most desire. So when I do, fall into those times of where my mind is just kind of empty and I'm just thinking about just kind of random things, I'd like to be more aware of those times and kind of realize what I'm actually thinking about and analyze those kinds of things. And just think about those things. Are my thoughts pleasing to God? Is this something that God is proud of that I'm thinking? It's not that it's something inappropriate or whatever, but is this something that is going to further maybe the kingdom of God? When I'm thinking about things, maybe analyze them in the sense of like, am I too greedy? Am I really focusing on one thing that, this isn't helpful? Do I put, too much on my relationship? So, things that are idols, but, these are things that people think about all the time. And so, just kind of realizing, are these thoughts pleasing to God? Second thing, real quick, is Keller said in the last half of the book that we have to be careful that we are not just paying lip service to God, which is incredibly true. This is something that I struggle with, and I really, have to check myself all the time. Sometimes you just get so caught up and you get so busy in life, and you get kind of distracted and you chase that rabbit hole of the thoughts that you've got going on. And sometimes I think, oh, I'm hungry, and then I'm like, well, what are we gonna have for dinner? And then I have to go get groceries, and okay, well, what kind of meals are we gonna have, and what do we have going on next week? And then it just kind of keeps going down this rabbit hole. And then I'm like, okay, what was my original thought? And so you get distracted and you kind of lose track of your thoughts. And sometimes even in not yours, it happens to me all the time. I'm praying, God, thank you for this and thank you for that, and then in my brain I just get so distracted. And So that is something that I would really like to work on within myself and my prayer life with God. Just make sure that we're not saying a quick prayer, just pray. Have you prayed today? Yeah, I prayed. But did you really pray today? Those kinds of things. So just be more attentive to how I'm spending my time, and make sure that I'm not just paying God lip service, and I'm actually paying God the time and the worship that he deserves. So again, really enjoyed the book, and thank you for making me read something that I've never read before. So all right, thanks so much.